Whoa, you promise you never know who'll be stopping by to say hello. Out here it's real life, no fuss, no show, with Highland cattle and piggies on the go. We got meat, birds, fur babies too. Gardens growing fresh, right in view. I'm baking up love in all that I do, and helping the small folks to see them through. Welcome to the Bronx, where the fun's running wild, with a homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Bronx. We're waiting just for you. Out in the yard, where the chickens roam, we're building a life that feels like home. From the veggies we grow to the soil we turn, it's a simple life and so much to learn. I'm baking bread, smell the warm, sweet air. Piggies squealing, love's everywhere. We lend a hand to channels that care, because lifting each other is what we share. Welcome to the Bronx, where the fun's running wild, with a homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Bronx. We're waiting just for you. So come on and join, let's build it together through thick and thin in any weather. We're all in this, let's make it better at the Bronx. It's a life to treasure. Welcome to the Bronx, where the fun's running wild, with a homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Bronx. We're waiting just for you. Yeah, at the Bronx, we're waiting just for you. What?
Hey. We're starting to get to the right spot. Sorry, guys. I got myself chest cold coming on, and it sucks. Yeah. I just want to address one thing. Lila, you know what? But there's about 50-50 of my people that went both ways. And I don't want to feel anybody to feel left out or whatever. It is what it is. And all I ask is that we keep the political talk off, if you don't mind. We've got, hey, I can talk. Don't need no political talk. Anyways, I do appreciate you, the understanding. And you know, it'll just, time will tell. That's all we can say. Time will tell. So welcome all. Why is that? Oh, there we go. So Lila, girl, you sit back and lurk. You come on in and talk. Like I said, you get nothing to worry about. I'm not angry. Other than that, I know there's a lot of weight off of everybody's shoulders down there right now. And my goodness, my prayers are still going out to the people in Florida, North Carolina, West Virginia. One of the channels I happened to watch last night, I don't normally watch this gentleman, but he is a plumber in Sarasota, maybe. He said they just can't get parts. He said if he could get somebody from Canada with a tractor trailer to run him down a trailer load of parts, he'd buy it on the spot. That's how bad a shape they are in Florida right now. And it was like, wow. And there was plenty more than one street he drove down. You could only get his vehicle down that street. I just pray that there's no sparks whenever they go to turn back on the hydro and fires start, because there's no way in God's green earth would a fire truck ever be able to get in there, or multiple fire trucks. And if somebody was to get injured, it's try to get an ambulance in there. That ain't gonna happen. So my prayers definitely stay with those folks in Florida. Other than that, let's say hello to everybody before we get into it. I know there's some people coming, and we do have an update from NCL. You should have received it yesterday morning whenever you woke up, or it was early in the morning anyways. Yeah, I should say that's when I got mine. Lord only knows when you got yours. But we got Lila. Lila was in here nice and early. She was knocking at the door. I had to run and unlock. My goodness, I was barely dressed. But she made it. Then we got Rebecca. She was following right close by. I almost say they drove together. We got Troy Sutton. Old Troy, right in there too. Who else? So we got Mike from Vision Acres Homestead, my brother. You got to talk your lovely wife into coming on the cruise with us, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And heck, bring the kids too. They'll have just as much fun too. Reverend. So on his live, I don't know if he's going to play it or not, but the Reverends wrote a new song. I got to hear it. Good job, Reverend. And you never know, he might play it on his live this afternoon. We got the Bud Files. They're always into procrastinating. I love it. So, Reverend, your stuff is gone. It should be crossing the border Saturday, Monday at the latest. So you should have, I think you're Beth and Neil would be the farthest. you guys should all have all your stuff by Friday if nothing happens. So the last shipment I did, I don't know. There was something went awry. I put the wrong address on, or it was United States Postal Service. It did cross the border, so I cannot blame it on the Canadians this time. It crossed the border, and that's where, and of course, United States Postal Service will not update Canadian packages. Although we pay for it, we can't get our packages updated, so we can't trace, which nullifies our insurance. Oh, yeah. Which nullifies the insurance. And then you call USPS and they're like, we don't know where it is. So anyways, I've resent out best stuff. I've resent out the Reverend stuff. And I'm sorry. I wish I could have done it at the end of last week. I had to wait for payday. Shipping is I honestly don't know how Jesse and Lisa do it. I don't ship near what they do, but I do a lot of shipping with the business downstairs. I honestly don't. Even shipping into for them, shipping around the lower 48, it's went up, what, $2 a package now? That's crazy. Went from, what, 14 to 16 or 16 to 18 for medium-sized pay one price. That's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. But, again, it's like everything else in the world. They keep raising the prices. Who's got to pay for it? Everybody's like, I got a huge raise. Okay, you're just going to pay more tax. Don't think the government's going to give up any of their money. See, there I go again. Anyways, I'm going to have a drink of coffee. I have a feeling today's going to be a day of lurking. My brother Johnny, he's going to be lurking at 5 Central tonight about YouTube. Although he should be lurking, I don't know if he's looked at his numbers recently, but like Jin and Joey, I've lost 10 to 15 subscribers because I was over the last week and a half, I've lost 20. Last time I looked, I was at 3,800. I don't know. I've done nothing wrong, or like nothing different, I should say. I do everything wrong. Oh, wait. That's only if Debbie's around. We got Miss Lila. Oh, and there's Miss Beth. So, Beth, I packed you a little something because of all the screw up. It's not your fault. Not my fault. But you got some extra stuff coming your way. And Neil, since it's not your fault, not my fault, you got an extra can of the pain salve. I sent you 2. So hopefully it does. G'day, Backlash. Hopefully you're having not a restful day. I want you to work, but you're having an okay day. Not too strenuous is that's the word I was looking for. Strenuous. Now, I should not be using that large of a word on Procrastination Thursday, but you know what? I'm just gonna do what I do. Then there's Jenny. G'day, Jenny. Oh my God. I gotta start taking my buffers. It this time of year, and I did I gotta say my arm usually at flu season, because of all my chronic illnesses and whatever, it's best that I take the flu shot, because with the titanium in my neck, anyways, you know, with the flu, what happens with the flu, and they don't want me wrenching or any of that good stuff. So we took that. I called Julie and also emailed Julie. Hasn't heard. Julie who? I'm confused. Are you talking Laura for the trip? Because that was the last thing I remember. Could be something else. I'm not sure. But Janae, sorry about last Wednesday. Whenever you have a specialist on the phone and they're going, I'm about to hang up, I had to get off real fast. I think so, Lila. I don't know. NCL.com. I think it's still 2 for 1. Other than that, I'm not sure. Okay, Tony. I know you were going to get feed. I don't know if that's what you're still doing, but anyways, if you're out and about, drive safe, please. So yeah, I'm not sure what the cruise is at, Lila. It should be 2 for 1 right now, because they're trying to fill everything up for 2025 season before 25 season begins. Oh yeah, Jenny, we always go over who's who and what's what and all that good stuff from NCL. You mean Laura then, not Julie? Laura. Okay. Jenny, send me your send me an email. Oh. What happened? Oh, there we go. It is what it is. I usually get sick this time of year, but I can feel it in my chest. I can feel it in my head. It's going to be, yeah, in a fog. It'll be a while. It's usually about, well, first week of December we'll start clearing up, but again, Debbie's been at her job now over 35 years as an X-ray tech, and like I said last week, she has not seen this many kids this sick since she started her career 35 years ago. Like I was saying in Ginger's live, it's just absolutely crazy. It's supposed to be 50 here until December. Like, yes, we're getting frost at night, but it melts by like the frost is gone by midday. And then it goes down, and it's not even freezing that bad. Up till the 1st of December, I think the coldest we're getting is 31. Come on. it's pretty hard to kill off the bugaboos whenever you're only just dipping below freezing. And we had such a wet, unseasonably weird summer. But it is what it is. Yeah, send me an email, ramblingwiththebrooms@gmail.com. I searched, I tried to send you an email. I could not find it. And I will get things addressed immediately, if not this afternoon. This lady and I have been like this since she joined. I want my people looked after. I feel we're.
Obviously missing a few buttons, but
Oh no! How come?
can you hear me?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're gonna get it all sorted tomorrow when I go.
Oh, okay. They're gonna put the button,
Buttons, name patch here, name.
and those are your proper stripes.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had one more stripe. Okay.
No.
Sharp looking. Do you have dress shoes?
They come with shoes.
Okay.
The polish to get them shiny.
Oh, and the polish?
Well, no, it doesn't come with the polish kit.
No, the polish kit I know, but it comes with the polish. Like you have polish in your room?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna go get a haircut?
Yeah, I'm gonna shower and then go.
Wait till I'm off of the live, and I'm getting a little scruffy too. And we'll go get a haircut.
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right, buddy. Looking good, buddy. Anyways. Peggy Pedals is here. Peggy. Get here, brother. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, no, you know what, Janae, I just, that's why Terry and I got along so well, because he bent over backwards for our cruisers. And that's what I do believe. That's what I would not have went with NCL. Like, I would not go with Carnival because they don't bend over backwards for their sailors. Well, NCL has always bent over backwards for us. So I'm a little testy that you don't have a phone call back yet. I've tried to call her. She's not called me back yet. And I'm the host, or the group host, or whatever you want to call me. So, yeah. Now I'm angry. I don't like to be angry. It's too stressful to be angry. So, any of those? Oh, wait. Let's see if I got to the bottom here. I already said hello to the Reverend Jenny, Rebecca, Piggy. Yep, I said hi. Hello to everybody. Make sure you give thumbs up, please. I don't work for free, and I sure don't dance for nothing. Okay. What was I? Yes. Yeah. My boy's firing the cannon off Monday for Remembrance Day, so he came out and showed me his dress uniform. Sharp looking man. Thank goodness he looks like his pa. What are you doing, Goob? Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. So let me get to the email that was sent out to us. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. It's pretty self-explanatory. They've adjusted some of the times. And the reason why they do that, okay, a little backstory is there's 7 ships in Seattle that leaving the 24th. So it's going to be like a convoy. We got ourselves a convoy. I believe Princess is leaving with 2, Carnival's leaving with 2, NCL's leaving with 1, Vikings leaving, and there's a couple other ships that are leaving at the same time. Now, I'm just NCL. So we got 2 of them. The first one, I'm not sure why I I know why I did. I bet you one's for Debbie and one's for me. No, they're both in my name. Did everybody else get 2? The itinerary from Norwegian Encore Sailing. So yeah, they must have had to change their departure and when they come in. So we're leaving 4 p.m. local time instead of 5 p.m. local time. And the arrival time back at the port is 7 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. So it's just the way that we're going to be funneling back into Seattle. And then the other one is Skagway, I believe. Yeah, Skagway, instead of being in at 7 a.m., we're coming in at 8:15 a.m., which still gives us 3, 9, 10, 11, 3 hours to get to the train. And the train's 10 minutes away. So it really means absolutely nothing other than we're going to be on the ship 1 hour later. So we got a free hour on the ship. Now, for us people on the East Coast, it's going to be a kick in the derriere. And that's why I'm going in 2 days early, is so that I don't have jet lag on the ship. That's the last thing I want, is to be, I need another nap. One of the days or the 2 nights soon as we get in there. Because I did look and see, it costs the same amount of money for me to fly out of Syracuse or Ottawa. Ottawa's an hour away. Syracuse is 4 or 5, depending on the border. So, other than that, yeah, I think the only one on the East Coast that I heard of that's coming in 1 day early is Miss Ann, and that's due to family, because her lovely daughter and family is coming with us. So it's going to be really neat to be able to meet and see people face to face for the first time, and a lot of them meet their families. So what they hold precious to them is another cool little thing that we're going to be able to be introduced to. So, that's why we've asked that everybody respect everybody else. A lot of the family members don't want anything to do with YouTube. And that's okay. YouTube is our gig. We love it. Some of our significant others couldn't care less about YouTube. And you know what? My lovely wife works her butt off. And she doesn't want to have a camera stuck in her face when she's on vacation. She wants to relax. She's got to deal with sick people. Nobody ever goes in to a hospital and sits down and has a friendly chat with these people. They see everybody at their worst. So on vacation, she likes to just chill. So that's why we've asked that, you know what, you want to go live, that's fine. But let people know. And there's, if somebody wants to have a glass of wine that normally doesn't drink, but they're on vacation, and they're going to have a glass of wine. Well, their family doesn't know they have a glass of wine every now and again. They don't need that stapled all over the internet. Hopefully everybody will be respectful. I know a lot of people have asked us, both Jesse and I, if we will be able to record the meet and greet the first morning, the Monday morning. And she, as far as I know, I will have the full package, or Jesse and I will share the full package, and we will go live. And we will just ensure that there's seats behind the cameras so that if you don't want to be in front of the camera, you don't have to. You want to be in front of the camera? More power to you. And I'm still working on some folks to come on the cruise that are very large cruising pages. Unfortunately, there's a lot of them that have, how do I say this properly? I don't want to get anybody angry with me, but there's some cruisers that won't do anything for free. I asked one, and they told me that I had to pay for their cruise and everything else, and they would give us a day. Well, I don't know who you think you are, and trust me, it's nobody that you guys probably even know. And I just said, please don't wait for your tickets. Yeah, Lila. But again, it's the cruise industry that's doing this. The big cruise channels, they're giving, it's the same as homesteading channels that get, great big generators and whatever else. Everything now is, and they don't want no inside cabin. We're paying their studio. Not a chance. Yeah, Mike, it was you, brother. You know what, Mike? Lord willing, if I had the money, I sure as hell would be paying for you guys, you and Miss Chelsea, to come with the kiddies. I'd love to see you guys again. But before I forget, we're going to be giving this away tomorrow night. I made my apple butter this week. So tomorrow night, sometime. Don't know when. Sometime in my 90-minute. Jin, you just make sure you don't throw out Megamoo or Jojo or Jojo. Where the hell did Jojo come from? Joey or little Joey, you be doing okay. But don't be giving everything away. Goodness sakes. It's going to be getting cold soon. Brr. Maybe in Georgia it's going to be getting cold. Sure as heck ain't getting cold in Canada. But, yeah. You better hope you win it tomorrow night, Lila. I made big ones this year. I made the big ones. Well, here it is, a big coffee mug. They're big. They're not, I don't know what you guys would call them. I don't even know would it be an 8 ounce? Yeah, it's probably about a cup. 8, 9 ounce. It is, yeah, it's awesome. It does take a lot of apples. I tried 2 different strains of apples this year. Knocked it out of the park. It was a good choice. So, yeah, tomorrow night we will be giving away an apple butter. And Reverend, if you're still here, brother, I sent you some pain cream. See if that will alleviate some of your pain. So the Reverend sent me one of his hats. So it's the only polite thing to do is send the Reverend one of my hats. I got to get more made. I thought I still had some bunch left. That I don't. So I got to get Johnny to go to. I got, believe it or not, it was cheaper for me to get my hats done in Oklahoma, right near Johnny's house, than what it was here. I will go price it here again. I think she thought I was bluffing, that I would go to Oklahoma and get my hats made. And it was, I forget what it was, but mine are fully embroidered Richardson hats. Like they're good hats. They're expensive. But this lady, I saved $10 a hat going to Oklahoma. And that's even with the exchange of the money. Like, I don't mind shopping local. I'm all about shopping local. But don't try to take advantage of me, because that there shuts me down real fast. I think I've only got like 2 hats left. So I'm going to probably get 20 more made for the cruise. I don't know. We'll see. I'm out of stickers. So the sticker program that I have downstairs, I can't get it to work, and I don't understand why. Anyways, and I'm going to try. I have one of those great big stainless steel water mugs. I have to try and get. People keep telling me that you can't sublimate stainless steel. Well, stainless steel is a porous metal. So I don't understand why it won't take Like it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not going to put a sticker on that's going to fall off. So, anyways. Hey, there's Jessie. Jessie, did you hear what Jin Jin did? She was cleaning out a closet. Joey fell in a bag. She gave him away. So sad. But so yeah. Other than the NCL, if you want to, I do recommend that print off everything you get from NCL and bring it with you. The one we got yesterday, you don't really have to. It's just a simple time change. And the long and short of it is, instead of getting off, and not even getting off the ship, instead of docking at 6 a.m., we're going to dock at 7 a.m. And Skagway, instead of docking at 7, we're going to dock at 8:15. That's it. That's all those 2 emails meant yesterday. So, yeah, I was going to say, Jess, you gotta get yourself to Georgia. I bet you if I left and you left, we'd be at Georgia at the same time. It's about halfway. Actually, I'd probably beat you because I used to be able to. Oh my God. I'm going back almost 10 years. No, I'm going back almost 20 years. I used to go pick up my truck, cross the border, and I would hightail it down to Richmond, Virginia. There's a really good truck stop there. And I'd pull in there for the night. And then I would be in Atlanta the next day. And Jin Jin don't live that far. That far. So, day and a half, I'll be in Georgia. Oh, I know. She says she's not, Jesse, but you know darn tootin' well. All the merch that she's been sent. Oh, is it really, Mike? All right. Well, there's that. Whenever you exit off of 81 and go up, there's that one truck stop right there. I think it's an independent. That's where I used to stay all the time. Whenever I'd be going, because what we do is bring. It was called ground up rock, is what it was. And whenever you ground up this rock, it turned white. So it was from a mountain, I don't know, about 2.5 hours from here. And we'd fill up our trailers with this white ground up rock. And it was such a fine powder that it actually, they used it in paint. They used it in toothpaste. Yes, rock is used in toothpaste. Colgate, Crest, they all use this rock. But I used to hightail, oh my God, at least once a month I'd go down to Bear, which is southeast of Atlanta. It's the same road that you'd take to go to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And I'd always bring a tin of Tim Hortons coffee, open my doors, I'd back into a dock, and I was always the first one unloaded. Since they shut down the company, I bet you the guy that we had hooked on Tim Hortons coffee down in Atlanta, he's probably going through convulsions. Because it didn't matter. There was about 5 or 6 of us. If we were going down, we brought him a tin of Tim Hortons coffee. Same as if we picked up in Hershey here. And the base chocolate was always made here for Hershey chocolate bars. And we would haul down blocks that were 12 to 18 inches long, 4 inches wide, and about 8 or 10 inches wide. And then, 2 to 4 inches high. We would bring that down to Hershey, and then they would take that to the individual, Harrisburg, all the different facilities, and use it in Hershey, Pennsylvania. But that I was a little freaked out whenever I learned it was okay for paint to know they used metal in paint. And Bear was one of our biggest. See, we don't have Bear in Canada, but they were one of our biggest customers. They would take a tractor trailer of this. I don't want to call it a mineral. I guess it is a mineral, but ground up rock once a week, sometimes twice a week. And yeah, it's quite cool. I double dog dare you to race me to Georgia. You know what? If I felt better and you stroked me a check, I'd say, go. But I feel like I've been hit with an 18-wheeler. So, but no, maybe, next year, I'm not going nowhere. I got to save. I got to get that AC and heat pump and everything paid off. I was telling some people, the Lord's looking down. I did get one grant, but it still leaves us $28,000 to pay down. That's even with a $10,000 grant. Tell you what, my daughter handed me a Government of Canada check. And I'm like, or a envelope. I'm like, what the heck is that? Everything's direct deposit. She's like, I don't know. I opened it up and went, cha-ching. I'm like, wow. All right. Here's my trip paid off. Yeah, I don't think they'd go very kindly about that. But actually, I'm going to write myself a note, Jenny, and I will definitely have somebody looking after you and your daughter by the end of day. So my oldest daughter used to love to come with Dad in the truck. Kyle was just too small. He was too young to go on any long voyages. Of my other daughter, it didn't impress her. So, but Jenny. Okay. And yeah, I already saw your email, Janae. So we'll get that looked after. Like I said, we got lots of time. I will definitely fight to make sure everything is good. That you did contact her whenever it was 2-for-1. I will. Don't worry. If I have to get cranky, I can get cranky. But I don't know what her issue is. Because you're the second person now that I'm told she won't reply either via email or phone. So we will have that corrected today. I promise. And I don't make promises unless I mean it. So yeah, if anybody's lurking and they were supposed to get something, and you just came in, full apologies. I did have to wait to payday, but everything is gone. Actually, could even be crossing the border tomorrow. So by next Thursday, possibly Friday, everybody should be. I sent Jake a little. I sent him a couple preserves and some stickers, and actually he got my last big sticker. So, oh hey Heather, in Virginia, howdy. So yeah, I'm just kind of keeping one ear on the shower because he said he was going to jump out of the shower, and we're going to go get our hair cut. But anyways, has anybody got any questions? Again, the rundown is what time. I if I'm not mistaken, Reverend and Tammy go live at 4 Central. No, 4 Eastern, 3 Central. Then you got Johnny and Christine on Venting with the Gillums tonight at 5 Central. Then you got White Rock, Tara and Jason. And right out of Tara and Jason, you got Jin and Megan. I guess Joey got thrown to the sideline. Oh, 4 Central. See, I was right the first time. And thank you, Heather, for the prayers. And if you don't mind, just keep me in your prayers for the next little bit. I'm going through some more tests. So I would appreciate that. You too, Janae. Well, as long as I have your phone number in that email and obviously I have your email address because you sent it. I will, what I'm going to do is raise a fuss and try to get Terry's wife to be our consultant. Because this, I'm not going to have people call them and not answer. That just drives me bonkers. Especially Jesse and I. If we call her, she best be answered. So and you know what? She could be on holidays too. Let's go with a positive outlook that she forgot to change her voice and she just had a couple days off. Either way, we'll have it looked after because I happen to know her boss. I already talked to him last week. So it's all good. All good, all good, all good. I know we got some rooms left on the ship. And I know there is some couple people that are going to be flipping rooms, going from balconies into interior. You guys that were around last week already know who it is. And that's fine. They're still going to be with us. Seriously, they're going to be in their room to sleep, shower, use the facilities, and they're going to be out going around the ship with the rest of us. So, and if they want to come sit on the balcony, they can do that. There's enough of us with balcony rooms. It's all good. The one thing that I am thankful we have balcony rooms for is especially the what is it, the Thursday? Yeah, the Thursday at Glacier Bay. If it's raining that day, guess what? We can still sit in our room and have our cameras faced still have our cameras faced out towards the glaciers and the wildlife. And yeah, oh man, I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate that, Heather. It truly does make me all warm and fuzzy inside. But again, tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, apple butter will be going up as a giveaway. We'll get that shipped out right away. As far as I know, they haven't put in their 72-hour notice yet for a strike, so they'll wait until it gets closer to Christmas and people will be in trouble. Friend of mine said, "Oh, I don't know what I should do," and I'm like, "Get your kids presents now or order via Amazon, or if not, it's going to cost you a bloody fortune." Because if you don't think that UPS, FedEx, and Purelator are going to raise their prices, you done gone crazy. Because soon as, Virginia, this is the good stuff. I tried 2 different apples this year from last year. And the kids said I hit it. I cut the sugar and I changed the apple. And the kids and Debbie said I nailed it. So we're doing good this fall. Usually my wife doesn't, if it's not store-bought where, everything's been bleached and whatever, she just don't touch it. She is this fall. I think she just realized that the prices are going through the roof and it's a heck of a lot cheaper. I think next year I'm just going to grow sauce tomatoes, zucchini, and butternut squash. I'm just going to grow those. And obviously my potatoes, because I never got them out of the garden. So I'm just going to leave them in there till next year. So I will get a triple harvest of about 500 pounds of taters. I know where they're planted, so I'll just rope it off. And VA from Pennsylvania, Wisconsin samples. No, No, I kept my worm out of the apple, Jesse. Just saying. So there's Macintosh, apples in there, and Empire. I've got so many damn apples that the rest of those are going to go to feed the animals on the weekend. My daughter's one of the girls that my daughter works with. Her son loves farms, plays farm all the time. He's got tractors. He'll tell you all about the animals and whatever else. Well, we're taking him over to the farm on Saturday. So, depending on her comfort level with him being on YouTube, I may take some video and do. The only thing is, I don't know her comfortability. Man, these are way too big of words on Thursday. And Jesse, did you see what I sent you? That's fine, Jesse. Then you better throw out all the stuff I gave you. You think I'm silly? I let you taste test all the stuff before I even try it. True story. I think everybody I sent apple butter to last year had it before I even got into my stash. And I like the way I've done my apple butter. You can either dip an old snack, German snack, like around this area, is some apple butter. Put a good amount of butter on a piece of toast, apple butter on top. You got to eat it right away. You can't leave it sit because it will get soggy. And a lot of people do like the taste of apple butter. They use it as apple sauce. So, yeah, exactly, Mike. Because I saw you eat it. Anyways, so yeah, Jesse, did you see what I sent you about putting up on your store? It came to me. I don't know if we ever did or not, but it's really good for highlighting what you want to do your next day whenever you get your thing of stuff that we were doing. So you understand, you know how you get that the folded paper, which tells you what everything is going on the next day. I always take a highlighter, and I have two different colors. Debbie's color, my color. And yeah, we just go through it, see what we want to do. And yeah, the itinerary. Some people just use it on the app. I actually like to look at it. So after you're done supper, you go do your entertainment, and you don't feel like going out. You just want to go, and well, it's going to be a lot different. See, I'm used to after the entertainment going out and throwing my feet up on the edge of the the balcony and taking in the warm mist. Somehow I don't think I'm going to find a whole lot of warm mist in. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Yeah, we're not going to find a whole lot of warm mist in Alaska unless we're upstairs in the hot tubs. But yeah, I'd just read over the itinerary and the two different colors, and we would schedule our day like that. And there's some time that we wouldn't even schedule it. So, but anyways, I do believe I got to go take my boy for a fur cut. I need a fur cut. And they're doing their practice tomorrow because he's firing the rifles on or the cannons on Monday. So go make him look less like a lumberjack and more like whatever the hell he's supposed to be. Master War? No, I don't know. He's got a whole bunch of like little thingies on his arm. Because next year we may not have that option. He may not be here. But anyways, yeah, Jesse, if you want to put up the VC Vineyard Homestead, I don't know. A strive for less timber. That's it, Mike. Yeah. Oh, you know, he's like his dad. You don't want to. You want more facial hair during the winter. It gets cold up here. Wanda, we were just talking about that. It's stupid. Honestly. We're supposed to be 50, which is 10 for those Canadian folks. 50 Fahrenheit or plus 10 till into the first week of December. And the coldest I saw it was 31, which is just below freezing. It's unheard of. Unheard of. So you know what, guys? Can we all just... I normally stay on till 2 o'clock. I'm feeling under the weather. But can we... Yeah, you're a heck of a lot more south than what I am, though, Mike. And don't forget, you're in the same province as Jerry. There's a lot of hot air in that state. Just saying. I guess now I'll see if he's lurking or not. Oh, thanks, Wanda. It's just, you know what? It's a cold. So what? They come, they go. Yeah, that's it. Virginia. What's that? My meeting on Tuesday night went till 11:30. Usually at home by 8:30. I didn't leave Chambers until 11:30. And the whole week has been like that. So last night I had to I ran into a batch of bad cups. For some people, I have like colored cups that I do, and I don't normally use this supplier, But bang, bang, I took off 2 handles. Now, I'm going to try it and see if Gorilla Glue will hold it. Because I hate to throw out, the mugs are good. But, you know what? The way I look at it, I'll sleep when I'm dead. At least then I can have a good, sound sleep and no pain. Just saying. But, oh, wow. I just noticed they've cut our time in Victoria. I thought you had to spend 4 hours in a different country. Oh, maybe, yeah, I suppose everybody back on ship by 11:59, and then by the time we actually take off would be closer to 12:30, 1 o'clock. Oh, and Tony, if you guys are listening, Christine, if you're in here lurking, it's on you guys to book the hotel whenever we get off. I can give you a list. We are going to stay closer to the airport because I, believe it or not, get cranky in the morning without coffee. And those folks that are going with us, I do recommend that you get highlighters. And Jesse put them on his Amazon page. You know what, guys? We're getting close enough now. Start looking, and I'm going to bring this up tomorrow night on my live. Start looking at Jesse's Amazon page. And once a week or 2 things a pay, pick up. That way there, you're not putting out hundreds of dollars just before the cruise. You do it now, you don't even notice. And our good friend Jesse gets a couple pennies per item. Doesn't cost you any more. And if you got Prime, you pay less than somebody without Prime, so it don't matter. So, anyways, folks, you guys take care. Don't forget, tomorrow night, apple butter giveaway. And yeah, Mike, if you guys aren't busy tomorrow night, should pop in. I think it's going to be an open Friday night. But anyways, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8. And don't forget, Reverend at 4 Central today. You got Johnny and Christine at 5 Central, and they will lead your way the rest of the night. Take care, guys.